Have you ever wondered if you just dropped everything right now and went after your dream, how far would you get and how far would you go? So, for the past 3 years, I have been kind of just rotting, playing video games. I graduated high school, went to college for a year. College didn't work out for me, so I took basically a 2 year gap after that, kind of just rotting, being depressed. And I never really thought about it, but I think it's because for me, working a 9 to 5 job and just going for like a stable income, a job I don't really care about, it just isn't for me. So, for the next year, I'm going to challenge myself to become the best content creator I can, starting with a chess challenge. So, I want to challenge myself to see how far, how high of an elo can I get in the span of 2 weeks. We're gonna start off with 2 weeks, see how far it gets. I kind of want to make it a super long challenge, just a daily thing, but I gotta figure out my schedule. So, today we are going to be reviewing some footage of two games I played this morning, and then maybe we'll play another. So, hey guys, this is me. And today we are going to be reviewing some games to see what I could have done better in my games this morning. We might play some. I'm also going to be live streaming later tonight, probably after this video is posted. So I have been learning chess for like the past month, basically. So let's start off with it. My opponent plays the e4 opening, the king's pawn opening. Now this is like, I'm pretty used to this, so I just respond with e4 back, or e5, my bad. My opponent develops the knight, which apparently according to the evaluation bar is like equal. Yeah. I do the same thing back. I'm basically just copying him at this point. This is like, listen, I've watched a couple Gotham chess videos trying to figure out how to do this, and I've been struggling honestly. Like, bro talks like 300 kilos easy, but I also seen him saying, it's a lot harder these days in these lower elos. And he just develops his next knight. I wanted to pin his knight here. I wanted to develop his pawns. So that's what I did, which apparently is not a great move. Apparently, if the computer plays, that's a 0.5 lead instantly. How does decimal leads work? I don't really know. Alright, so my opponent plays bishop there. When I was playing at the time, I was like, I mean, he's kind of just developing his bishop, but I can make him double his pawns now. So I made him double his pawns, which apparently is an excellent move. So then I developed my next knight. I'm trying to get my king to castle. My opponent responds with supporting this pawn in the center. So then we both castle, yeah. But I get my queen out. Apparently my opponent's still like technically in the lead. Don't think it really matters because I'm in low elo. Apparently penny. I thought this was bad. Oh, is it just I leave it there? Because if I... Okay, I can't move stuff around in this review. That's true. If I just leave it there and pin the knight, he can't really move. That actually makes sense to me. He responds with pinning my knight to my queen. I respond with kicking him out. He moves the bishop back. Wow, apparently that is a bad move, and when I was playing at the time, I was like, I swear I've seen a Gotham chess video, and then that's a bad move. But I played it anyways. He took? Okay, let's see why this is brilliant. I'd lose my queen. Wait, so did I lose my queen here? I can't remember. I take, he takes. I move there. He moves there, which is apparently a horrible move. Queen to f3. I thought this was good. No, because this bishop's watching. I didn't even see that. So he has triple pawns right now. So when I was playing at this time, I was like, triple pawns just sounds miserable to play with. So I was like, alright, this is such a free game. And I mean, you can just watch the game from here. But basically, um, I kind of just like, what? Mate and what? Oh my god. Dude, I've never seen that. That's what, a skewer? Apparently messed that up. I started jumping around like crazy with my knight here. Apparently that's a blunder. I don't really get why. I was trying to like get my pawns. I check him here, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gaining some. Oh, he had that. Yeah. Guys, maybe I am like really bad. I was gonna go to a chess club later, but I'm kind of like scared. I'm like embarrass myself. He took it back like he should have, and I was like, dang, I just blundered my knight. But I was like, look at my pawn structure right now. Like, I can just kind of run down the board. That was my plan. And so I kind of do that. I don't know. This is just like 300 elo gameplay. Apparently, you could have just forced my rook. And then he played that blunder. So I was like, alright, I'm in such a good spot because I have the pressure of promoting. And I have these pawns and my king to help push them all. Apparently, I could have just checked him. Go back. Check. Okay, so apparently I'm just like forcing the king out and then I'm gonna push these pawns, it looks like. So that's what I kind of do, but apparently I blunder. But he blunders straight back by putting the rook right here. I get the promo, so I'm like, holy shit, I have a queen. This is free. Oh, and then I can just check him. Oh no. And then I'm basically just playing check every move. I'm like, what? Can I win the rook somehow? And then I get animated. So yeah, that's the first game. I was so mad. I was like, how did I throw this game? Because I had the queen, and then I just couldn't. And I blundered that night. If I didn't blunder that night, this game was so, like, over for him. So let's go to the next game. I want to view my other game I played this morning. And yeah. Alright, so this is like the self-engine thing, so I can't really see the best moves now. Alright. Wait, can I? I might actually be able to see the best moves. I didn't know you could do that for free on here. Alright, so I started the game, I play the queen's pawn, I usually try to play the queen's gambit. I think it's just really fun, and I like the positions I get in. I need to try to lane the London as well. Black is kind of hard because you're responding to their opening and they can play really whatever, and then it completely changes kind of what you want to play. But yeah, I play the queen's pawn. I take. I mean, he literally just gave that pawn for free. I'm up one material instantly. So I'm like, alright, this is just an amazing start. I think I was right thinking I want to play knight here to defend that. Let's see if that's what I do. Yep. So then he puts his knight here, and already I'm like, dude, this guy's never watched Gotham chess in his life. Gotham says never put your knight on the edge of the board like that, because he only has 2 squares. Instead of, if he puts it here, he has so many more. But I guess I can take it, so he can't do anything. That's why that throw at the beginning is so bad. So I respond by just developing my other knight. Right now the evaluation bar is saying that I'm up to. He puts his knight here, and when he put it here, I was like, dude, am I missing something? Because I always remember, like, there's some weird-ass knight forks. But I wasn't. Then he puts his other knight on the edge of the board, and I was like, dude, what is this guy doing? He doesn't understand that his knights go here. So then I was like, I'm gonna just take this pawn for free. Or bishop. He takes it back. Because I was like, alright, trading's good. We used to, last week, we were like 20 elo away from 500. And I don't know what has happened, but I have been losing so many games. I don't, like, what is happening in the 300 elo range? Because I'm literally developing, I'm playing all this stuff like Gotham says, and these people are making mistakes. I'm the first person to make a mistake, and it's like 15 moves in, I feel like. Alright, so let's get back to it. I play queen here because I'm like, dude, I can literally fork his 2 knights. And at the time I was like, dude, this play is kind of insane. But then he just responds back by protecting this one, and I realized I can't take this one. Dude, I was literally like about to let go and take this knight and blow my queen because the bishop sees it. And then I castle. Apparently this is a horrible move. And I think I remember realizing why. Because I can get back ranked now, right? Long castling, is that why long castling's bad? Someone let me know in the comments. But then my opponent castles back, so we're just back in the clear according to the evaluation bar. I want to see if I can add the evaluation bar. There we go. Alright, so I fixed that. Alright. So I don't remember what I was thinking here. I think I was like, I need to get this other bishop out. He's stuck. Oh yeah, that's why that move was bad. Because basically, if I go here, I remember thinking this. If I move my pawn here, he goes and forks my 2, and there is literally 0 I can do about it. I remember being like, wow. I can't believe I saw that. Because I really wanted to play this here to develop my bishop. So then, I don't remember what I was thinking, but I was just like, oh, I saw the fork, but I didn't see my queen protected. So it's like, I gotta get my castle out of here. And then he moves here, which is apparently bad. Apparently, yeah, I just take his knight for free now. Which I didn't see. I developed the bishop? What? Maybe this is why I'm 300 though. I don't see these things. I'm also playing a 30-minute game, and we're playing this shit like it's a 10-minute rapid game. We're just pow, 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 pow. We're just like going crazy. So then, wait, I blundered my queen in one move. I don't remember this. And then I take it back. And I'm like, dude, did I just lose another game this morning from a stupid blunder? He plays f6. And I'm pretty sure I just take here, right? I take his other pawn. Because they're like, I don't want that castle there. He takes back. I hit him with the check. I'm like, dude, I just gotta start playing for weird checks and plays. I remember thinking, like, I can move my knight, like, yeah, I remember being like, I can move my knight here, then here, and take his rook. I don't remember if this happens. So he plays his bishop right here, and I'm instantly like, bro, that ruins my plan. So I move my bishop out of the way. Then he plays queen here. He's trying to get this rook. I play with my rook to protect it. He takes, threatening taking this rook. I'm like, bro, I could win the... I remember being like, bro, I could win this queen because if he moves this... If I move my knight, the knight's pinned to the queen. But he saw that and he moved his knight. And so I was like, but I'm gonna just start attacking. I need to do something. And then he takes. And I was like, shit, bro, is he about to just start taking everything? But then I'm like, bro, I'm gonna attack this rook, and this is protected. He takes, I take back. And I was like, when I take back, I can see this knight, and I bet you he won't see that. He's 30 though. He moves his rook to attack my piece, not realizing I can just take his knight. And I take the knight. Then he attacks it. I move it away. He attacks this pawn. I think I was like, bro, I'm just gonna take it. No, it was like, what was I like? I was like, I can defend it with the knight? Oh, and then take back with the rook. So he takes, I take back. He's like, oh shit, I can't take that shit. And I was like, oh shit, but now my knight's pinned to my rook. But I was like, wait, but I can fork the two rooks. But then I was like, when I did this play, I was like, oh, he can just take this, no? Just free. I can take it back, but then my king's out in the open. But he didn't do that! And I was like, yes! And so I was like, I just take. And then he was like, now I just threaten a promo, I guess? And I was like, but I can just take that back, and I see that. And then I was like, I'm gonna throw you a check. And he was like, oh shit, I gotta run. And then I'm like, I think I see some play here with the bishop. Oh yeah, I was like, dude, he's just like screwed. He had to move away, but then I just take it. Yeah, because I was like, bro, how did I not see this in the replay? Bro, I was like, I'm gonna pin the queen to the king. And that's what I did, and I got his queen. And then we play some wild endgame because I'm like trash when it comes to ending with a rook and a bishop. Like, what am I supposed to do? Because I'm like, bro, he's defending these two pawns. So I'm like, I'm just gonna shove these pawns all forward and try to promote. And that's kind of what I do. I just start running it down. I throw him a check. Apparently this is mate and 4 according to the evaluation bar. I don't... Maybe I should practice looking for this? He plays the best move. He takes my rook, and I was like, damn, bro, this is shit. Apparently, this is a mate in 4 by playing queen d5, which is d5, then a5, then f3 check. He goes g1, then bishop h3, a4, because he can't move right now, can he? And this is mate by g2. Wow, I couldn't see that. All right, so what actually ends up happening is I'm like, oh, I gotta run the bishop. And then I was like, I can attack here. But then he moved it, and I was like, what am I supposed to do? Then he was attacking the bishop again. But I think I remember I was like, I can just attack this pawn. No, but then I give the bishop up for free. But he doesn't take it! Like, what is happening in 300 ELO games? And I'm a part of this! So then I'm like, I gotta move this bishop because I realized it last second. Then he starts pushing this pawn, I take that pawn. I eventually just take everything, and he resigns because he didn't want to deal with it, bro. And I was like, low key, like, bro, how am I supposed to end this game? I mean, I know how to do a single queen mate, so I was just trying to kill all the pawns. I didn't realize you can use the bishop and queen kind of like a duo and just nuke them. But yeah, if you guys enjoy chess, drop a sub. I'm trying to become a content creator, bro. That's the dream. Um, we're gonna do this chess challenge, and I'm gonna be posting a chess video every single day. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna be streaming Twitch every single night around like 10 p.m. I will be hopefully streaming chess, maybe some other games with friends. Bro, I just realized something real quick though. If I take this as stalemate, and I was gonna do that, he forfeited right when I was gonna stalemate him. Anyways, have a great day, guys. See you tomorrow.